if we were the same age, I don't believe he would have had 4 championships. He wouldn't have got.
You'd have kept him for 4?
He wouldn't have got those 2 in Miami. Because I gotta believe if we're the same age and I could offset him, and that would have been good enough.
Right.
You know, like if he had got 40 in Game 6 and we the same, I would probably got 40 and offset him.
Right.
You know, I was at an older age then, a lot of miles and stuff, and it was hard for me to keep up with him. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be looking at that tape, Shannon, and I'm like damn. I couldn't even move. Like, as a younger, I could have moved with him, but I'm like.
Yeah, because you know, in Brooklyn, you say you got it. You gonna D him up in Brooklyn. I don't know what you was on that day.
My mind and body say 2 different things.
Your mind was saying one thing, that body said, no, I ain't
got him, you know. I thought I did. Oh, man. I ain't gonna lie.
You was very outspoken about KD going to the Warriors. You say it's not so much that they have the ability to go. LeBron and KD had the ability to go wherever they wanted, but it was KD going to a team that won 73 games, they have the MVP, and they had just lost the finals. Do you believe that KD would have been judged differently had he gone somewhere else and helped that team win a championship as opposed to the Warriors?
Yeah, of course he would have got judged differently because the way, and it's the same thing with Ray. We just lost to Miami, then you join them.
Right.
KD, you just lost to Golden State, who you should have beat.
Right. Because you was up 3-1.
You was up 3-1, and you joined them. And
Right.
so that's where the criticism come in, because it was just like, damn, KD, you good enough to beat them.
Right.
Like, we feel like that's because that's how the old school stars won. We like, man, I'm going to get over the hump. I'm going to take my lumps.
Take my lumps along
And
the way.
people just felt like he took the easy way out.
Okay.
And that's all. But like, you know, I get it, because we live in a culture to where
rings are everything now.
Judged off your championship. So he said, let me get that out the way.
Yep.
So now what y'all going to talk about?
Right.
And so I get it. You know, it's more understandable now because I come from the old school, and I feel like, man, you gotta get it the hard way sometimes.
You gotta take your lumps, and maybe you don't get over the hump.
Yeah.
Charles Barkley and Karl Malone, maybe you don't get over the hump. But what you don't do is, I look at it like this. He paid his debt to society. He paid his debt to the Thunder. His contract was up. I'm trying to think. I don't know if he could have gone. Where could he have gone and won a championship? If you look at the landscape, if you go back, if you can remember, if you go back and look at the landscape, where is he going? If he goes to the Knicks, he not beating Kyrie and Kevin Love and Bron in Cleveland. No. If he goes anywhere else, they're not going to beat the Warriors. He got to go back to OKC.
He got to stay in OKC.
Okay.
You got to stay right. You went to the finals with that team.
Right.
And you up 3-1 against it. This was supposed to be the rivalry that we should have saw the next 5-6 years, to where one of these 2 teams is going to go to the finals every year.
Right.
You know, you stay there. You got the team.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of that had to do with Russ.
Yeah.
You know, I think they was bumping heads.
Bumping heads.
And it looked like it on the court. Because you felt like Russ should have got him the ball more, but Russ felt like, I'm the man.
Right.
You know,
and then, you know, it's hard to argue because the next year he goes to win the MVP and averages triple-double. Right. So it's hard to say that he couldn't be the man. And that's the hardest thing.
Right.
Is that Shaq and Kobe should have won more championships together.
Right.
But Kobe's like, I'm the man. And Shaq like, nah, you little bro. He said, nah, not no more.
Damn.
Because just imagine, the perfect situation is Kareem and Magic. If that Magic was fine, Cat, where you want the ball? Gotcha.
Right.
It's hard when one guy believes that he can be the man and he should be the man. Magic knew he could, because when Pat Riley challenged him and said, I need you to score more, Magic went out and scored more, averaged over 20, and won the MVP.
Right.
But he's like, Magic tells the story that when Pat Riley told him that he needed him to score more, he's like, you run that by Cap?
Oh, wow.
I need you to clear that up with Cap.
Right. But then that was Magic's game was passing.
Yes.
You know, when you got 2 guys who they game is scoring, then you got to say who's going to, take the lesser role in all of this.
It's hard because the way we live in a society, we got to determine credit. Somebody, it ain't no 50-50.
No.
Truth. We got to get somebody need 51. We got to get somebody 49. We got to be 60-40. We got to be 70-30. Ain't no 50-50. So whose team is it?
Right.
Kobe got tired of hearing he Batman. Yeah. I mean, he Robin.
Right.
That he riding Shaq's coattails.
He was chasing something else.
Yes.
He was chasing something else.
He knew that in order for him to become, he can't, yes, he had the Mamba name with Shaq. But in order for us to look at him differently, he had to do this without Shaq.
Yep.
We're never gonna look at him if he's doing all the. He win 5 championships with Shaq. We're not looking at Kobe the same as we look at him now.
100%. Yeah, he was on a mission. He knew that he had to get under that shadow.
He had to.
Damn. It's a lot of just in the histories of the sports. There's a lot of what ifs. Mm-hmm. Damn.
Plus we gotta assign credit to somebody.
Yeah.
We got to sign. We see this in football with Coach Belichick and Tom Brady. Right. Who gets the most credit?
Right.
Well, when Tom left, Tom went and got a championship with New England, with Tampa.
Yep.
Coach Belichick went to the playoffs, and then 2 years of mediocrity. He's the coach at UNC.
Yep.
We look at the 49ers. We look at Bill Walsh. We look at Joe Montana. Coach Walsh retired. Joe wins another one with George Seifert. Mm-hmm. So we can say. So now we can definitively say, okay, it was him.
Right.
We got to be able to determine who's the reason why we win the championship. True. That's just the way we're wired.
That's the way.
It's not good. It's not good enough.
Right.
Shaq and Kobe. Nope.
But Shaq was so dominant.
Bet he was. You had to see it. People don't really because people look at Shaq now and they see him. He having fun. People just don't realize.
Man, he was so dominant.
You couldn't do nothing with him.
Do nothing. They changed.
Just imagine if they called foul. Shaq would shoot like 50 free throws a game if they called every foul.
Man, come on. Damn, you couldn't do nothing with the big foul.
You couldn't. People don't realize just how athletic, considering his size, considering his agility. Mm-hmm. People don't realize how good. People think, oh, Joel Embiid couldn't move like Shaq. No. When Shaq, Orlando Shaq, and the first 3 years of LA Shaq,
there wasn't a better athlete on the planet.
No.
Yep.
He's 7'1", he's 330 pounds, fast, and he can move strong, like a 6'7" guy that's 200 pounds.
Yep.
You had to see it. Like I say, some things, like you had to see Barry Sanders play in person to really appreciate what he was doing. You had to see Jerry Rice. You had to see Prime. You had some things you just have to see in person. Right. Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party because you know we like to do something before 2 something.